Cheerios vs. M&M's by Ryan Singer. Introduction. The goal of this experiment was to see if the result would change when you throw a Cheerio versus an M&M in your mouth. I did 50 trials with Cheerios and wrote down the results. Then I did 50 trials with M&M's while I wrote down the results each time. I want to see if the weight and the hole in the Cheerio would affect the result. So I compared it with the M&M. My hypothesis is does throwing a Cheerio in the air and trying to catch it in your mouth have the same result as throwing a M&M in the air and trying to catch it in your mouth? I'm going to test this hypothesis doing 50 trials of each, first with the Cheerio and then with M&M's. My procedure: I first got M&M's and Cheerios enough for 50 trials each. Then I did 50 trials of Cheerios. As I was doing the 50 tries, I was writing the results down. Then I did 50 trials with M&M's. Finally, I wrote the results down and put it in an Excel sheet. The numbers I collected: Cheerios success 24 times for a probability of 48%, failed 26 out of 50 times, probably 52%. M&M's success 30 out of 50, probability 60%. Failed 20 out of 50, which would be a probability of 40%. This is my chart for failures and success, and this is the success and failure chart for M&M's. The results show that I had less success when I was throwing a Cheerio in the air and trying to catch it than when I threw M&M in the air and tried to catch it. In conclusions, the results show that throwing a Cheerio in the air versus throwing an M&M in the air does not have the same result.